Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some more Pittsburgh Steelers tape breakdown and analysis. Want to talk about a quick film study on a new Pittsburgh Steelers run scheme. They've been so varied this year with all the different kind of zone scheme, gap schemes they've run. Here's a new one. It's called by different names. You can call it Crunch, Wham Bam, but it's pretty cool. Pittsburgh ran this concept twice against the Colts, neither to great success, but it was blocked up well and something to watch going forward. And here's the first example run by Najee Harris. And essentially what this is, crunch, wham, bam, whatever you want to call it is two wham blocks. And a wham block is essentially ear holing in a really kind of aggressive down block on a defensive lineman. Often you're going to see it with a fullback or a tight end on, say, a defensive tackle. So on this play, for example, you're going to get dual wham block, Zach Gentry on the 3-tech, and also Kevin Dotson's going to get a wham block on the 1-tech here. So in my mad Microsoft Paint skills, I'm going to put up a photo of the blocking scheme to help you guys understand what you're going to see. This thing hits pretty quick here on this play. So I'm going to walk you guys through the assignments working right to left. We're going to start with number 89, Gunnar Olszewski, and he has the cornerback here if the safety stays high, but the safety 26 is going to creep down, and so Gunnar's going to crack the safety and force the cornerback to replace the run fit there. The tight end, Zach Gentry, is going to have that wham block on number 90. The two Colts players I have circled are the two guys being whammed, essentially. Left tackle, Dan Moore is going to kick out on the right D end, number 91. Left guard, Kevin Dotson is going to execute the wham block, that kind of more extreme down block on the 1-tech. Center, Mason Cole, you're going to watch in the video. He initially starts to work to the safety, number 26, but then as he realizes that the gunner's cracking down on that, which he should, he's then going to work to the Mike linebacker, number 58. The right guard, James Daniels, is going to kick out basically on number 92, the left defensive end, while right tackle Chuck Wilmore Corfor is going to move immediately to the second level and block number 44. So it's essentially you're getting these extreme down blocks and also linemen moving to the second level. A lot of angles being worked on this play. Let's go to the tape and talk about how it looks. All right, back to the tape, and I'm going to run this one through as many times as I can so you guys can watch it. But again, watching the down blocks, the wham blocks here on these two interior defensive linemen, really quick hitters on this one. And this is blocked really well. This one came very close to a big play. Got to give credit here to the cornerback, Stephon Gilmore, for making this open field tackle on Najee Harris. Now, yes, Harris, first-round pick, big guy. You want to see him break that tackle there, but that is a really strong play by Gilmore. Again, there's Gunnar cracking down, Gilmore replacing, but to the wham concepts, there's Gentry with the wham block on 90, Dotson, the wham block on the 1-tech on this play, opens up that lane really nicely here, and it creates that 1v1 matchup, the running back on the cornerback. So again, watching Gentry, watching Dotson, the lineman Cole, a core for move to the second level, really well executed, and you guys can see how bad Pittsburgh wanted this one, how well it was blocked up. You're going to see Najee react to this after being tackled in space by the cornerback, kind of slams the football down, knowing that one, if he breaks that tackle, that's a touchdown. That is an easy 29-yard score for Najee Harris. Also, just watch top of the screen right here. There is running backs coach Eddie Faulkner. Just a little frustration because you know how close that was to being a big play. So again, credit to Gilmore. It's really well blocked. One last look at it here, but this one, very close to a house call. Here is the second example of the wham, bam, or crunch, or whatever you want to call it. I always refer to it as crunch, but wham, bam definitely sounds a lot cooler. This is with Benny Snell a bit later in the game, both these runs here in plus territory and Colts territory. And so, again, same ideas here. Gentry whamming down. You're going to have the left guard with the wham block as well. And it's not blocked up quite as well as the one before. There's one look at it, but we'll go back to the blocking scheme here just to kind of walk you guys through the assignments, and then we'll go back to the tape. Again, just briefly walking through the assignments. We'll work left to right this time. Gentry, the wham block on the 3-tech. Left tackle, Dan Moore, that kick out on the right defensive end. Kevin Dotson, the wham on the 1-tech. Here you're going to see Mason Cole. He's going to work towards the play side linebacker here. Right guard James Daniels kicking out the left defensive end, and then Chuck Wilmore Corfor immediately flowing to the second level, getting a hand on that middle linebacker on this play. All right, so back to the tape. You guys saw it once, and again, the wham component here, Gentry on the 3-tech, Dotson on the 1-tech. In this one, the spacing just maybe not quite as good. The hole wasn't as large as you saw before with Najee Harris and Snell's having to make this cut. I don't know for sure if he had to make this cut or not, if he kind of could have run off the hip as Zach Gentry, maybe some extra penetration here, but that kind of slows down the play. On this play, you want them to be quick hitters. The tight end on the 3-tech, it's not going to sustain. It's a good kind of earhole play initially to kind of really use the angles to your advantage, but it's not one where you're going to ever really hold that block for more than that initial contact overall. So this play has to hit quickly. I think Pittsburgh went with tempo and pace on that last example. Maybe not the exact same pace here, and maybe that D-tackle kind of feels that because it's the old, it's a trap. If you're not getting blocked, you're wondering, why are you not getting blocked here? Why is there such free access? And so you kind of see the D-tackle react, and Snell having to make that cut slows him down, and the D-tackle comes off a Gentry here and makes the stop. And the Colts have a pretty good interior front overall. I believe that's DeForest Buckner, who's a very good interior defensive lineman. So this one just didn't have the quick hittedness. If it did, then I think you have a really good gain here. But Pittsburgh has really thrown everything at the wall when it comes to the run scheme. They've been extremely varied. Their identity is doing everything and anything, zone schemes, toss, gap, pin pull, and now you're seeing crunch. And so that was a cool wrinkle added by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Did not really work out quite the way they wanted it to. We'll see if they use it going forward, but probably you see that more against 4-down fronts, even fronts, than you're going to see against a 3-4 kind of team. But we'll see what happens again, and if they get a big play that looks a bit weird, this may be the concept. So those are two examples of the Steelers crunch or wham bam scheme. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel. Also like this video if you have not done so already. Again, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll talk to you soon.